Yo, it's your boy Trisha News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the love, support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't sub to the channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out my boy C Hood, man, on the road to 20K. Go and subscribe to his channel. Shout out at JPay Beats, man. If you got ops and you can't go to the studio, well, Trench's News got something for you, man. You can inbox at JPay Beats on all platforms, man. He do mix, mastering, and radio editing, man. And he'll get you sit and send it back through your email. You won't have to go nowhere. Shout out at Hungry Mama 773, man. You want the best food in Chicago? You ain't got to ask me no more. 773 Hungry Mamas, man. Hungry Mama 773 got the best food in Chicagoland area up north on Howard Street. Make sure you check them out, man. But enough of that. Jaro City 50 has been sentenced to 115 years. Jaro City 50 has been sentenced to 115 years. Now, I see a lot of people saying, oh, man, it hurt my heart that he got 115 years and free him. But the man been in there for 11 years in Cook County Jail. Been in Cook County Jail fighting that murder since 2012. And I bet you 75-80% of the people never reached out to him, never talked to him, put his name in songs, never sent him money or anything, and that's what free is. It's just a word. That's for free. So anyways, man, Jaro City 50 got sentenced to 115 years for the murder of Oblock White. Jaro City 50, he a member of Jaro. But 50 ain't the guy who people think he is, like the mad stepper, the mad, I'ma crush you, serial killer. No, man, 50 is a hustler. 50 want money. 50 was hustling when everybody was around there broke. A lot of grown people was broke. 50 had money because 50 was hustling. He was young hustling with the older niggas. They preferred money. They never preferred violence. And then he didn't have to really do nothing because you had people like Dome, Twink, Jim Bean, Lil Butter now. But you had people out there that was on bullshit, wanted to fight people and do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So you had those people. Like when I was growing up, I didn't have to do no killing or none of that. You had killers already. So what the fuck I'm gonna be on the front line for? We got 20 killers already. Why I'm gonna be the 21st motherfucker? Like that. So 50 was a cool guy, man. I remember this day clearly, man. I remember it clearly. I'm talking about white mama, she loved me. I'm talking about, and it hurted that to see her hurt like that over her son, because, she know white be doing a lot of shit, and she got him out of trouble a whole bunch of times, went to the police station. Tony always doing something, you hear me? He always doing, every time you see her, I'm talking about, she white did, white in jail, white, I'm talking about, then rob these people when they looking for him right now, coming to my house, stuff like that. White, like I said, he just wanted to smoke weed, bro. He hit licks to smoke weed and play the game, man, and hang with his little friends, man, And on this particular day, 50 was hustling. He was hustling. He wasn't on no hunt for white. He wasn't on none of that. They kept on coming back on 63rd, ton, walking up there from Oblock. It's a short walk. Slide out the gate by Walgreens, and you walk right up there. 50 up there, chilling. He up there chilling, but 50 keep it on him. You know what I'm talking about? They don't call him 50 for no reason. He 50 because he keep a 50. You know what I'm saying? He stayed with a 50, so that's why his name 50. So 50 up there, handling his business, trying to feed his family. You know what I'm talking about? Bringing the income, and white and them slide out the gate. Boom, they slide out the gate. Let's go and get G now. That's what they say. Let's go and get G now. So they walk up there, finna walk up there. 50, him and 50 run into each other. He pump fake like he got it on him. 50 really got him on him. Boom, shoot him. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's okay, but I'm telling y'all the story. Shoot him. The police right there too. The police park facing towards down south of King Drive. It's facing towards south, the police cop. So when 50 had shot, boom, the police get out, and then the police return fire. 50 on his way, I'm talking about turning back around and going towards Jaro City now. He shot, boom. So now after he shot, he's still running. The police, they got to secure white crime scene, but they chasing 50 too. 50 make it on Eberhard into Booger building, MOB Booger on that. I remember the police down there took his mama to jail and everybody else who was in that crib because 50 was in there. They was talking about they was harboring a fugitive who just killed somebody. And 50 been gone ever since that day, man. Well, 50 been in jail for 11 years. Been in a lot of fights. You know what I'm talking about? Because it don't stop. You know, when members of Oblock see him, you know, they gonna clash with him. He might not be on nothing, but 50 a player, and 50 be up in there with a lot of real members. Like some people from Oblock could be on the deck with 50 and kick it with him because they know, like, he ain't really that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you got killers out there. Like, not saying that he no punk and none of that, but you got killers. And then you got your hustlers that ain't going for none. He one of the hustlers that ain't for none. You know, it's a difference. But he got into a lot of fights during these 11 years, man. I actually thought he was coming home because, you know, you seen on the internet that, you know, 50 beat White Body. They saying that he beat the body. So I'm thinking like, oh, okay, he got the attempts left, you know. But we seen with Lil Jaro had the attempt on the police officer. They gave him 55. He copped out for 55. You know, he ain't take it to trial. He copped out for the 55. So he got to do 55 years. Unless they make a law where he could come back and get some of that time back. He through. So 50 ended up going to trial on it. He probably felt like he could beat it, that it wasn't enough evidence. And he went to trial, man. And 11 years is long enough to wait. 11 years is like doing 30 years in Cook County in a jail. 11 years in Cook County jail is like doing 30 years in a joint, man. On some real shit, because it's rough. You can die. You know what I'm talking about? You got to keep your shoes on. Ain't no shower shoes in the day room. All that type of stuff, you know? So 50 went to trial, man. I don't know. Yeah, he had a lawyer. He had a lawyer because, you know, there's some people with some money over there. So I'm going to assume that he had a lawyer. But I hope he did because we've been seeing like the Oblock 5 ain't got no lawyers. 4 of them ain't got no lawyers. We've been seeing Rondo. C-Day, well, Rondo got a lawyer, but C-Day ain't got no lawyer, or D-Rose. You know what I'm talking about? So we know about the lawyer game. But he took it to trial, man, and he got 115 years, man. 115 years, man. Overkill, man. He got 11 years in. That's it. You know, even if they want to day for day, that's 20 years, man, out of 115, man. You know, so make sure you tell your kids, man, you know, don't let nobody trick them off the street, you know, even if you in the street. And that's what's going on. Civilians are being tricked on the street, off the street, because now they got to jump into the street because Ray or whoever, they don't want to let it go.